Tonight's headlines: TAAL volcano on alert level 3. Duterte yet to name presidential bet for 2022 elections. Government appeals for patience amid vaccine shortage. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,418,337. Duterte decision on testing for returning Pinoys final. No power alert notice projected in July. Capital raising in the first half of 2021 hits 122.46 billion pesos. And DITO further expands service coverage. Good evening. Today is Thursday, July 1, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology has placed TAAL volcano under alert level 3 following an eruption that gave rise to a kilometer-high Freato magmatic plume at past 3 p.m. on Thursday. The State Seismology Bureau said that the main crater generated a short-lived 1 kilometer-high magmatic plume at 3:16 p.m. with no accompanying earthquake, and the magmatic eruption lasted until 3:21 p.m. FreeVox Director Renato Solidum said alert level 3 meant the volcano exhibited magmatic unrest. He recommended residents of TAAL volcano islands and the high-risk barangays Agoncillo and Laurel to be evacuated due to possible hazards of pyroclastic density currents and volcanic tsunami. Malacanang said Thursday that there is no one in the front seat just yet when it comes to the possible presidential bet that President Rodrigo Duterte could endorse in the 2022 polls. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that there is no frontrunner just yet and they will just wait for the announcement. Roque earlier said that the president told him that he wants his daughter Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio to run for president in the 2022 polls, but others might be considered if Mayor Sara decides against it. He mentioned the names of Senator Manny Pacquiao, Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso, and former Senator Bongbong Marcos. The palace appealed to the public for understanding and asked for patience amid a shortage of COVID-19 vaccines in the entire country, saying it was due to tight global supply. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque made the appeal on Thursday, the day the national government turned over 27 mechanical ventilators, 31 bi-level positive area pressure machines, 5 high-flow nasal cannulas, 12,000 personal protective equipment, and 50,000 doses of Sinovac COVID-19 vaccines to Iloilo City, one of the cities experiencing a surge in infections. The government is eyeing to vaccinate 58 million or 7% of the population of highly urbanized areas by the end of the year to achieve herd immunity. The vaccine supply shortage, however, has prompted the government to target population protection instead by vaccinating health workers, senior citizens, and persons with comorbidities. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
bago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
The Department of Health reported 5,795 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Thursday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,418,337, even as 5 laboratories failed to submit reports on time. This brought the active cases to 51,567, and of the total, 91% are mild, 3.8% are asymptomatic, 2.1% are severe, and 1.5% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,341,973 after 2,859 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 24,797 following 135 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also showed that 56% of the intensive care unit beds nationwide are in use, while 35% of the mechanical ventilators are occupied. In other news, President Rodrigo Duterte's decision on the health protocol involving arriving Filipinos is final, despite an appeal from Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia, who wants a different protocol for the province. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque stressed that the president has made the final decision due to the common threat posed by the coronavirus disease Delta variant. To recall, Duterte already met with Garcia on his quarantine dispute 3 weeks ago, with the president even ordering Garcia to comply with quarantine protocols set by the national government. Garcia, however, did not relent, prompting national government officials, including Health Secretary Francisco Duque III and Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles, to meet her in Cebu on Tuesday. Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi on Thursday assured the senators that so far there are no projected alert notice yet in the coming weeks. Cusi was responding to the query of Senator Risa Ontiveros, who asked assurance from the DOE that there will be no recurrence of power outages in the coming weeks. The energy chief reiterated the importance of the contracting firm ancillary services to ensure that the supply will meet the consumers' demand. During the last Senate Energy Committee hearing, the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines committed to comply with the Energy Department's requirement for firm ancillary services to ensure backup power supply after repeatedly raising objections against it. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
That's it, never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app, now you can check, view, subscribe, renew, help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
In business, the Philippine Stock Exchange announced that the amount of capital raised through the sale of primary and secondary shares on the local bourse in the first 6 months of 2021 exceeded the full year amount raised in 2020. The PSC said it recorded 122.46 billion pesos in capital raised during the first semester of the year, surpassing the 103.76 billion pesos raised in 2022. Capital raising activities for the period included 2 initial public offerings, 2 follow-on offerings, 2 stock rights offerings, and 3 private placements, the local bourse, according to the local bourse. The PSC said trading activity was also higher during the first half of the year, with daily average value turnover at 8.96 billion pesos, up by 21.9% year-to-date and 35.9% year-on-year. And telecommunications duopoly challenger DITO Telecommunity Corporation continues to expand its mobile network service coverage to 17 more areas, bringing its total nationwide footprint to 140 cities and municipalities. The 17 new areas where DITO services are now available are General Mamerto and Rizal in Nueva Ecija, Amadeo, Indang, and Mendez in Cavite, Padre Garcia, Rosario, and San Juan in Batangas, Silay City in Negros Occidental, Balingasag, Talisayan, Mantikao, Sugbongkogon, Medina, Kinugitan, Binuangan, and Balingoan in Misamis Oriental. Since its commercial launch on March 8, DITO has expanded its network coverage from 15 pilot areas to 140 cities and municipalities across the country. DITO is set to undergo its second technical audit in July to check if the company has fulfilled its second-year commitments. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Carcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Tribune. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.